Welcome back, everyone. So UVS Games sent me the new King of Fighters 15 Challenger Series to show off to you guys. I am going to apologize up front for the next maybe a couple of videos you might see from me. I am currently dealing with allergies, so I sound awful. But I must stick to a schedule or else I will get lazy. So they sent me this cool mat for Team Rival, because they know I like bad guys, I like villains. And they gave me both, sent me both decks to show off to you. So each deck, for those who may not know, comes with a pre-built deck, a collector's pack with both foil variants of non-foil cards that come in the deck, and alternate arts. And I do know in my personal pair that I've already bought from my local game store, I did pull an alt art Benimaru, but I really want an alt art Dolores. So let's check these out. Yeah, allergy season has started in force, and as you can tell, I am suffering. But it's either this or I go comatose with medicine. And you can't film while you're comatose. So you get a collector's pack in every Challenger series that you get. Each one comes with 6 alt art and or foil cards. We'll set it aside for now. Set it over here. You'll get one of these. Gonna cover it just so no one can try to steal it. It's a points card. So these you can scan in or use the code for points on the UGN play.uvs games website to get loyalty points. I believe each one of these is 60 loyalty points. Or maybe 30. No, I think it's 60. I think it's 60 for a Challenger Series, 120 for a box, if I'm not mistaken. But you do get to... Oh. So this one I can show you because it will just send you to the UGN website. But each Challenger Series does come with a points code. You can get 60 points, which is really cool. And then a brief how to play book that also shows you all of the different cards, plus, I believe, all of the different alt arts in the gallery. I believe. Yeah, the alt arts are in the back, so you can see all of the alternate art characters are black as opposed to their various color. So that'll be pretty cool. So let's kick off with Team Hero, which is really cool. I really dig both of these Challenger Series, even if I am partial to Team Rival. I do think both of these Challenger Series are pretty good and have some pretty fun stuff in them. Gotta do this little tab so I don't look foolish on camera. Alright. So Team Hero comes with Shune, Amped Up Illusionist, Maiden-kun, Sleeping Prodigy. Let's tilt that a little bit. Maiden-kun's the one I'm interested in playing. I like five-handers because I can tank hits, and a character that wants to be committed is just very interesting to me. Then we got Benimaru, who is actually blue. I don't know if you can tell. I had to turn off one of my lights because it was pointing directly into the camera here. So this is not the alt art Benimaru, this is just the regular one. Then we get Benimaru Collider. I believe 2 copies of that. Chogeki Ho. 2 copies of this as well. Every rare and ultra rare you'll get 2 copies of. Uncommons you'll get 3 copies, and commons you get 4. Phantom Singulation, which is just a very interesting card to be playing. Scarlet Phantom. Sensis-Ho. Cool. 2 copies of that. Upward Ryokoken, which is just a monster of a card. I'll just put this up a little bit further so you can see it. Oh, we go. Then we get Team Hero 15, which I've been hearing a lot of buzz about because you can just free build your best foundation from your discard pile at enhanced speed. 3 copies of that because it is uncommon. Flying Drill, just get a couple of copies of that. Ground Hammer, which is fine. Your next attack gets speed and damage. No keywords on it. Probably get 4 of that because it's a common. Yeah. Makura Nage, which is just kind of neat. 3 mid 3, stun 1, forces them to block, or you get to draw a card. That's an uncommon, so we get 3 of that. So onto our foundations, we get Gallant Figure, which is just a good way to regain momentum. Sleepyhead, this is just a fun foundation because if your rival hasn't lost health, you get damage, and if your character's committed, you guarantee get damage. So for characters that want to commit, like Meiten-kun, Yusuke, it's just a really neat piece of damage boost there. And I'm glad you get 4 of it. Student of Tung Fu Ru. Just sacrifice foundations for plus or minus speeds. Got a good low block. I don't care what Kevin Broberg says, low attacks can hurt you. After one or more of your foundations leave your stage, gain a health. Nice once per turn there. Substitute Member. Just a good speed change. Enhanced flip changes attack speed to 3, which is just really solid. And it's a flip, not a remove cost or a sacrifice or anything. Thanks a million. Which, if you're just playing it as your first card, is a 2-diff instead of a 4. Or if there are no foundations. Oh, so this can be a +1 block modifier if you haven't blocked with a foundation this turn yet. That's pretty good. I dig that. That is common, so we get 4 copies of that. Then we get Thruster Vision back. Add it to your card pool for -3 speed. Thruster Vision front. Add to your card pool from your stage for +2 speed. And then Thruster Vision under. Add it to your card pool to draw a card. Oh, and then we got Wide Awake. If your rival seals one or more of your cards, unseal one of them and then seal this card. So if you're worried about Megalomania, this is a great anti-Megalomania card because it seals this card. It doesn't flip it. It doesn't sacrifice it. Anytime your rival would just try to target seal one of your things, you can just unseal them for each Wide Awake you have. And that is just a really good repeatable ability on a 6 check. So that is the Team Heroes. Yeah, you can see that Benimaru is more of a blue there. So now let's go into the Team Hero Challenger Pack. You can get both cards from both decks in each pack, so it doesn't matter which one you get. You can get both decks cards from each pack. So we got a foil, thanks a million. We got a foil Thruster Vision back. A foil Drips. This is from Team Rival. It just commits for -2 speed, but it's got the ally keyword, which is useful. Another alt art Benimaru. So, see how one's blue, the other's just black? So if anyone has an alt art Dolores and wants an alt art Benimaru, I have 2 of them now. We got alt art Hilzuni, or not alt art Hilzuni, just a regular Hilzuni. And then Unit Commando foil. So yeah, I got a second alt art Benimaru, and the alt arts for the characters are textured. I don't know how much of that is coming across in the actual... You can kind of see it, like right up here. It is textured. So 2 alt art Bennies. So now we'll go into the Team Rival. Alright. So we got our extra pack, our booklet, and our points card. I think this playlist is called like 80s action synth, and this does not feel very actiony, but could just be like one of the downtime songs you get in the action movie. Like maybe some expositions going on. Or maybe someone's just struggling with plastic wrap. Alright, so the characters here, we have Isla, Dreaming Brilliance. We have my girl, Dolores, Hidden Wisdom. This is the character I was most excited for from the King of Fighters set, followed shortly by Hydern, Hard-Boiled Assassin. Although I do find it weird, I guess the Benimaru is like a lighter blue, but it's weird that they have two blue characters. I mean, I guess we have 3 if you count Robert, and then we have 2 yellow ones if you count Rio, but just kind of thought we'd get different colors. So here we have our Assault Saber that we're getting 2 of. Stun 1, good cycle draw if it's your second attack. Hadir. This is one that people are loving. Breaker 2 block can mess cards up with the card pool response at the cost of a momentum, or if you're like me, you can just loop attacks for as many times as you have form speed draw. Love me Hadir. Hydern's End. Great way to try to get Hydern's character enhance online. Nesh. Nesh is just kind of neat. You get to stack a good check on top of your deck, and you get 3 damage on a throw. So it's a 2 high 8. 2 high 8, and I could put a 6 check on top of my deck is pretty good, especially if that 6 check's already committed. So I really like Nesh. I think this is a throw that is going to see more play, especially on the Void symbol, than people are expecting. Scribe. Breaker 1. 2 mid block. Ally card. Glad we're getting more ally support. Wild Style. Powerful 3 ally. They're powerful 2. Powerful 2. Yeah, I need to fix my lighting setup. So, good ally support. Team Arrival 15. Bit of damage boost if you're sealing stuff. If you're like Ino or like Not the Brave. Not the Brave Chaotic Meddler can seal things on Void. So this gives you damage while her character gives you speed. So that's pretty neat. And all of these are attuned, so you can just play on any symbol that you want. Fill in. Another powerful 2 ally attack. 4 of that, because we're a common. Hilzuni. This is one that I got a foil of. If it deals damage, just seal a foundation. Pretty good. Stormbringer. So this is a cool throw. Because you gain health equal to the damage it deals, maximum 4. So, you know, if they don't block 3 damage, you're gaining 3 health. That's a pretty good rate. Ah, there's the 4th one, or the 3rd one. I miscounted. Amanda's Help. I'm guessing Amanda is the hand. Just flip after an attack. Any attack deals damage. Seal a rival foundation, offensive or defensive. Pretty good. We got Drips. Just an ally that commits for -2 speed. We got a shiny copy of that. We got Graffiti Artist. Flip to seal. After we seal one or more rival foundations, we get to ready this card. That's really solid. And again, a nice 2 low block. Hidden Motives. Tenacious. After this foundation is committed due to a rival effect, ready one other foundation that hasn't been readied. Pretty neat. So if they stun this, we get to ready our best piece up. Holy Soil. If we've sealed something, we can just get +3 damage tenaciously. That's pretty neat. Investigating Verse. Or Verse. That's some more 4-speed draw on the Void symbol for our Hadir loops. Ready to Sortie. I don't know what Sortie means. Sacrifice Foundation for a damage, and if our rival has a sealed card this combat phase, we get a speed as well. So this is another really good Void card for characters like Not the Brave. Revered Hermit. Some good health gain, and it replaces itself for a 5-hander. And then Command Unit Commander. We can just reveal 3 from the top of our deck and add any ally cards revealed this way to our hand. That's pretty cool. So now, the Pièce de Résistance Part 2. Let's see, the middle card. Or the third card, I think. Oh well, let's not do that. I should have counted. So we got a Hollow Fill-In. A Hollow Graffiti Artist. A Hollow Ready to Sortie, which means the next one is probably the alt art. Ooh, a Hollow Team Hero 15. With as much as people want to play this card, I expect the Hollow ones to be really nice. Hollow Stormbringer, and then our alt art is an alt art Hydern's End. So instead of being fully colored, we have the Hydern monochrome blue look, which is kind of neat. I am a little sad that the alt arts for these are just monochrome color changes. I think that's, I don't want to say lazy because that feels rude, but it does kind of feel underwhelming. If I'm going to be completely honest, it feels underwhelming that the only change is maybe it zoomed in a little and the color's different. Like if they were more radically different, like the Critical Role alternate arts where you have monochrome and then one pop of color like in one piece of the art, like even that looks better, I think. But what do you guys think? Have you picked up these decks from your local game store yet? If not, you should get on it because there's a lot of cool stuff in here to play with. So thank you to UVS Games for sending me this mat and these awesome decks to show off to you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.